What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be doing a little review of some Thought Space discs. So let's get on into it. Alrighty, so the video that I had for today was basically doing a review of some discs that one of my sponsors, and actually the sponsor of today's video, Dotson Discs, sent me. There's 3 of them here. And then we're going to go play one hole here at Oliver Park to do a comparison between these 3 and then 3 discs that I have that are somewhat similar to these 3. But first, we're going to do one backhand and one forehand for each of these, and then we'll go play that one hole. So, but the discs that I have are the Thought Space Synopsis or Synapsis. I think it's Synopsis, but I'm not really sure. Correct me down in the comments if you want. The Omen, and then the Pathfinder. I will throw up the numbers right there when I said them, but if I remember correctly, 12.5 negative 1.53, I think. And then you got 9404 and then 5501. So Dotson, thank you for sending some overstable stuff. I've actually been needing some overstable stuff in my bag. It's been changing a lot lately around, so it's kind of good to have some good overstable stuff. But so we're going to start off at the back end for all 3 of them. So nice and stable. It's like I have a tendency to throw it on hyzer. It kind of just dies. Now this one, the Omen, from what I remember throwing it when I originally got this, and it should be like really, really stable. So it's going to be kind of one of those things, just going to have to put on a lot of AD to really get it going. A slip there, but you see, basically it got on the Anheuser. So it's the Omen. If you kind of like, I guess if you're a cap wrap fan, but you want to try out some Thought Space to maybe get rid of that cap wrap, I highly recommend the Omen. That thing, just off that throw alone, and I've thrown a couple others with it, it is super stable. So if you want a nice, stable driver, go ahead. And then probably the straightest of the bunch, the Pathfinder. The one that I actually considered for the bag, but I've been kind of going back and forth, but could still make it play, but let's see. See, nice, straight, kind of pushes, a little low. Try not to slip back here, but you see kind of like the first 2 where the Synopsis is not as stable, but it's just there. It's kind of like if you want a Destroyer replacement, that would be a good one. And the Omen is like a cap wrap replacement, maybe a Firebird replacement, and then the Pathfinder is kind of one of those ones that's just, it's nice and straight. So it's like there's so many I could name for that kind of slot, but yeah. So now I'm going to go get those, and then we're going to do one round of forehand, and then we're going to go play a hole. So let's go. Alrighty, so now we're going to do some forehands, and I have been working on my forehand a little bit. Still not, I guess I'm probably still not the best person to do disc review and do forehands, but I'm trying. But we're going to try to do one round of forehands, and then we're going to go play a hole with these plus the other 3 that I have to kind of compare them to. So let's see. First, Synopsis. Ugh. Yeah, see, it's kind of not the best person to do forehand tutorials, and it's a little wet out here. So yeah, I just call me the excuse disc golf YouTuber, because that's kind of what I'm good for. But now the Omen. Oh, kind of really slippery out here. And then I hit my hand. So when you're throwing, don't have two discs in your hand. But even though like I couldn't even throw it straight because it automatically already started coming out. Like I'm typically throwing on a little bit more Anheuser, but that Omen basically it didn't even go on an angle. It automatically came out, so it's kind of crazy. And I'll probably watch back this footage as I'm editing it and realize I didn't actually throw it like this. I threw it like this. There's a good chance of that. But last not least, the Pathfinder. The one I actually threw good. It was too far. I turned it over to the left. Yeah, once again, not the best forehand YouTuber out there. Disc golfer, whatever you want to call it. But you get the gist, and then obviously on the backhand, so it was a little bit lot better. But basically, like I said, if you want replacements for a destroyer, something along that nature, Synopsis is a good one. Cap Wrap, Firebird, something like that. You're going to want the Omen and the Pathfinder. Whatever mid-range you kind of have for a straight shot, I guess a Buzz. I'm trying to think. Supra, maybe. From Finish Line, if you're throwing that. Maybe an MD3 from Discmania. And then there's so many others that you could choose from in that slot for the straight kind of stable mid-range. But with all that being said, we're going to now go on to play just at least one hole, throw a comparison side by side with the others, and then go from there. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, so you already know the fault space disc that we have, but to kind of battle those on this one hole, to battle the Pathfinder, I've got the Finish Line Super. To battle the Synopsis, I've got the Innova Destroyer. And then the battle of the Omen is the only thing I could find that was close enough to it is the Innova Firebird. So we've got a short hole here that we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to try to do some shots, hang it over this fence line here. Just some fun. I'm going to start off with the mid-range. I just feel like that's the best option we have to even get close to an ace. So basically, it's a closest to a pin challenge, see who wins, and we'll go from there. So, start off with wow, the wind helped that. It actually didn't even help at all. It kept it in the fence line, so basically the Super could just throw it in, or throw it close enough. Oh, get over. Oh, so the Thought Space will lose round one. Now we're going to go with the Omen. This one's going to be fun. We can actually get it there. Oh, no. That's in the water. Yeah. I'm not doing Thought Space any justice right now. Thank God I'm not sponsored by them, because I would be looking for a new tip. I put straight into the ground, but got a good skip up there, right under the basket. So, Thought Space is now going to lose the challenge, but now we got the last one. If Thought Space aces, they'll win, but the off ones are going to have to just put in. So, let's see. That was good, just super long. I didn't hang it out wide enough at all. So yeah, that's going to be perfect. So now, hopefully hopefully you enjoyed this video. If not, leave comments down below of what I should do a little bit different for the next disc review, if I should play some more holes or whatever. I'm still learning on this side of it for disc reviews because I'm not really good at disc reviews. So yeah, leave comments down below of what you kind of want to see, but see y'all at the outro. Alrighty, so thanks to everybody for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I wasn't the best at showing off some of these discs. But if you want to get them for yourself, you can go to DotsonDisc.com and use my discount code JMODG421 if that's wrong, because you have so many now. I'll throw it up right here. And go to their website. They have these plus some other runs of Vault Space. They have Alpha Disc. They have Gateway. Clash is another big one that they have. They have some Trash Band and stuff, and they have so many more cool accessories like these patches and everything like that. And they have shirts, hats, everything you could think of. So with all, so go check them out. It'd be very much appreciated. You can use my code, and a link to their website will be down in the description below, along with all my other sponsors for this year. So with all of that being said, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the course.